Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fran and this is Journal with Fran. Today is yet another new pen day. My slow your roll goal on fountain pens this year is clearly not going well. However, I will say that I am thoroughly impressed with how much I am loving these more like affordable fountain pens. Like I've been on a TWSBI Eco kick. I have these two new Pilot Kakuno pens and I'm very excited to go through today's haul. So as you can see, one of the pen boxes has already been opened. I, again, couldn't wait, just like I did with the TWSBI Eco Cream. All right, so these two pens are Pilot's latest release of the Kakuno pens. It is part of what is called the Madoromi series. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Of the 5 colors that released, I picked up the blue and the pink. There is also a light blue that I did not pick up. There is also a brown that looks gray in pictures, which is why I decided not to get that. And since these pens have arrived, I've also ordered the ivory, which is the 5th pen. And I will have all 3 of the pens in a fine nib. That is because I really like the Kakunos and I really want to have the same nib so that I can have a consistent writing experience, a consistent line width, but use different inks, if that makes sense. Okay, so here's the blue. I already said I got each of them in fine. Every Pilot Kakuno comes in a case like this. You get the pen, obviously the cap, and then it does come with a black ink cartridge. It does not come with a converter. You'd have to buy that separately, but I'm gonna just do the ink cartridge hack. So I'm gonna open up this ink cartridge and then just clean it out. I went to check if I had an extra Pilot ink cartridge, but I do not. So as you can see, the whole pen body is like a tad translucent. So you could see that this one has no ink cartridge in it, but you could probably see that there's an ink cartridge. Oop, what's it focusing on? There you go. You could probably see the ink cartridge in the blue. And all the pens, when you open them up, that was a little aggressive, sorry. If you open up both pens, I don't know what you would call this part, but like the handle part is a clear. Here's what got me with the Madoromi series is that the nibs they're not gold, but they are gold like plated, like the color of the nibs are gold. They are still stainless steel nibs and it looks just the same as the original. It's just a gray instead of this one that's black. This is my original Pilot Kakuno. This is in an extra fine. And I did have some other of the other colors in other widths, but then I realized that I was gonna get fine in these, and then I never really used the medium. So guys, look at my nail color. If they came out with my nail color, which is like slightly more purple than this like blue here, oh my goodness, that would truly be my dream. Which is funny because I think Madoromi series means like dream series, if I'm not mistaken. So the blue one is the one that's inked. I also have my extra fine inked just so that we can compare those nib sizes. All right, so to save paper, I'm just gonna use this page that I used for the Eco Cream. So smooth. I love the Kakuno experience. All right, and then very quickly, I'm going to write right underneath it with my extra fine. Oh my God. Okay. Let me give you a quick close-up of that. Oh, it's so funny because I used my Kakuno extra fine with my TWSBI as well to compare the 2 different extra fines. Anyways, let's focus on this bottom half here. I'm really liking Pilot Fine. to me, it's very similar to TWSBI Extra Fine, and so I think I'm starting to find my groove and preferences when it comes to like my everyday writer. And so yeah, I really love this. You can see how the Extra Fine is a lot thinner on these downstrokes and on the figure eights, and even in my little characters, and especially in my little sentence here. Fine versus Extra Fine. And so yeah, I'm very happy that I'm gonna have these two and then eventually the ivory one, because then like watch, my whole currently inked for one of these months is going to be those 3 pens, and then they just all have different inks, but then the writing experience will hopefully be the same. I guess it's also dependent on the inks that I choose. But then very quickly, just gonna go ahead and compare some of these longer pens. Here's the Kakuno next to a Sailor 1911. Here's the Kakuno next to a Platinum Preppy. Here's the Kakuno next to TWSBI Eco. And then we're getting into like the longer pens, the Esterbrook SD, Platinum Century 3776. Yeah, it's like the happy medium between the Esterbrook SD and the TWSBI Eco. And then, yeah, I guess like nib size too. Yeah, so I would say the most comparable would be, at least in length size, would be the TWSBI Eco and the Platinum Preppy. Yeah. And that's that, my friends. I'm obviously not doing a writing test of the pink one because it's the same exact pen in a different body color. But yeah, this is my little Kakuno collection here. I still have my Ecos out because they're part of my currently inked, so let me just show those. So these are like my two like recent pen obsessions, and honestly, like I'm coming to a place of like really enjoying where I'm at and thinking like there were a bunch of like Sailor Pro Gear Slims that I had on my wish list. I still am considering like a pilot, like not a pilot, a high end is what I was trying to say, like a more expensive pilot pen. Like I was thinking about one of the custom 823s or the custom 74, but I think I'm going to save my money up for the San Francisco Pen Show this coming fall to see if I could buy one of those. But I think for now I am pretty satisfied with these pens. So very strange turn of events. Do I have regrets of like not exploring? Well, I don't have regrets for the Kakuno because I've always known I've loved the Kakuno, but I'm crazy about the new pen body colors. My biggest regret is not trying out the TWSBI Eco sooner because I did try the Diamond Minis, the Classic Minis, and I wasn't as impressed. And I know that they're like supposed to be the same nib, but there's just something about this pen body, I don't know, that just, it just gets me. So anyways, let me know in a comment down below which of these two colors is your favorite, or which of the new Madoromi series colors is your favorite. Looking forward to hearing from you all below. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up to support the channel. It would really mean a lot. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll see you at the next video, my friends. Until then, have a wonderful day.